Hi guys, welcome back to Real Sport TV. I'm Adefola Guerrero. Here we talk about football analysis, we talk about hot topics, transfer talks, and controversial debates on football. So please, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. You can also like and share with others. And if you have other opinions on topics you'd like us to touch on as well, please drop them in the comment section below. Thank you.
I don't care where you're from. If you tell me that you love football and you don't love Messi, you have a problem.
Who's the best player of all time?
Lionel Messi.
Welcome back, guys. So today we are going to be talking about a very interesting topic and a trending topic as well. And here we have today with me a guest in the house. Please introduce yourself.
Okay. Hi guys. My name is Aina Oluwakayode. As you can see, I'm a Chelsea fan.
So we are going to be talking about the transfer of Timo Werner to Chelsea. Yay or nay? Should Timo Werner move to Chelsea? And if it moves to Chelsea, where does the other players in the squad, where do they stand? Where does Michy Batshuayi move to? Or where does Olivier Giroud stand? Does he remain in the squad? Where does Tammy Abraham stand as well? So today we'll be talking about that. I'm going to ask you, what do you think of Timo Werner? He has scored 25 league goals this season in the Bundesliga.
Fantastic player, phenomenal. I think Chelsea, we need a finisher. We need someone that can put the ball inside the net. We are struggling right now is because we don't have that natural goal scorer, that goal puncher. I think Timo Werner coming to Chelsea, fantastic, phenomenal.
He's second behind Robert Lewandowski in the race for the Toje Canone. That's what they call the Golden Boot in German Bundesliga. Yeah. So he scored 25 behind Lewandowski's 30. But looking at that, we'll talk about Chelsea. Chelsea have a trio of strikers: Olivier, Giroud, Tammy Abraham, and Michy Batshuayi. But in the last 3 months, we've seen a little bit of struggle from Tammy Abraham and Batshuayi as well. But Olivier Giroud has been, I think he picked up form, and then that caused Chelsea to renew his contract. Now, do you see Giroud staying furthermore in the Chelsea squad?
Yes. I think we still need a little bit of experience. When Tammy was having a little bit of, he's not performing very well, maybe because of injury. So Giroud came in, used his experience, and then actually he actually did very well. But then Batshuayi, we are expecting a lot from him, but he couldn't just click in. I don't know why, but I think Giroud, we still need him in as much that if we were able to get Werner.
Talking about Timo Werner, is a player that can play multiple positions. He can play as a centre forward, he can play on the flank. But talking about classic number 9, as a striker, it's not entirely about goals, it's not entirely about build up. Your work rate too is important. Robbie Fowler, when he was interviewed, he labelled Timo Werner not very good. He's not good enough to be a Liverpool player. Would you say that's true?
Well, I think Werner is more like a kind of player that you need in your team. 25 goals in Bundesliga already. That just says a lot about him. I think he can walk straight to anything. Trust me, right now. Maybe Robbie Fowler think because they have Firmino. I think Firmino is doing quite a fantastic job, and maybe he thinks that maybe to bench Firmino to be a little bit like they don't want to disrupt. So I think they've been chasing Verners for the past since. So
I won't use the word chasing, but Werner has expressed his desire publicly to play for Liverpool, but they didn't make an official bid. Probably due to his price tag, and then due to the coronavirus pandemic.
No, the price tag is just 54 million.
I won't actually say it's his price tag. That's his release clause at 55 million. But I'll say it's a bargain, because if you get Timo Werner for 55 million, you have a good striker.
They have Firmino. think they have Firmino and they have Olivier. So Werner going
Yeah,
in
but
there, there will still be a little of
yeah. He might not walk straight into the starting 11.
Yeah,
but
sure.
I think he's a better goal scorer than the both of them. Yeah.
Between Firmino and
Firmino and Origi. If you talk about it's different systems though. If you look at the Liverpool squad, the wingers are actually like the highest goal scorers naturally, with Salah and Mane scoring about 20 plus goals per season. So there's something that Firmino brings to the team that not every striker has.
Exactly.
So
exactly. I think if there's a similarity between Firmino and Werner, if you check the way they play, they bring in the midfielder and the winger into play. And then Firmino can also is more of like a winger type of striker.
Yeah,
he can
he's
hold the ball.
he actually, I think he plays as a false nine. Yeah, as Roberto Firmino. So now we'll be talking about okay, if Werner or when Werner finally moves to Chelsea, what does this mean for Tammy Abraham? Because according to the Athletic, as at this morning, it was said that Chelsea wants Tammy Abraham and Timo Werner in the same starting lineup. But it's actually a good thing because looking at the development of Timo Werner in the Bundesliga, he's played in a front two very well. In his first season where he notched 21 goals, he played as a striker alongside Yusuf Pausen, and this season he's doing quite well with Patrick Schick. Do you see Timo Werner and Tammy Abraham in the same starting 11?
I think that is just the is very versatile.
Yeah,
I think that is why we have to just go all out and get him. And I think there's an agreement already. He can play with Tammy. He can play as a standard number 9 striker, and he can play with 3-5-2, any kind of information that you want to use. But then again, I would like to see him as a number 9, not pairing with any other striker, because there we can get the full ability. He can actually just give us what you actually wanted. Though pairing with Tammy, I with Giroud.
Yeah, Olivier
Giroud will have been.
Yeah.
Because Giroud can do hold up and he can just
yeah.
But
And,
with Tammy will be running behind the defender, and then you two will be running behind the defender, and I think
when
I would like to see him adjust.
When I look at the Manchester United squad of old that played a 4-4-2, they had a Wayne Rooney and a Dimitar Berbatov, so they weren't exactly two goal scoring strikers.
There's one that is dropping back.
Yeah, more like a supporting striker, and then the centre forward himself. And looking at how would you like to see Chelsea line up next season with a fit Christian Pulisic and Hakim Ziyech?
No, 4-3-3 for me. That front three has to be Ziyech, Werner, and
Christian Pulisic.
Fantastic. I think there will be the fearful, we'll just be bagging this, making the cuts. Trust me. So 4-3-3 for me. I think Tammy should just be the second choice striker from the beginning itself. If like we don't have the transfer ban issue, Tammy will just maybe if I had the opportunity to play for Chelsea, he will play as second striker because we have the opportunity to buy strikers.
Yeah.
You understand? But because of the transfer ban, he has done a great job. Tammy has already done a great job. Then again, you expect inconsistency because he's still young.
Yeah.
So you still need to bring in someone that can actually stand as a competition. So I think that just for me 4-3-3, Werner
and
Ziyech, Christian Pulisic.
And talking about transfers, Chelsea have been linked with Ben Chilwell of Leicester. But a price tag of £65 million, isn't that a bit much? I mean, we know that technically and overall there's always this hype about British players. But do you think Chilwell is worth about 65 million?
You see, you expect Leicester to play high.
Yeah, definitely.
If you want to sign player from Leicester, you expect them to the likes of Aaron Maguire, even
Riyad Mahrez as well.
So you expect it. Chilwell actually is if you can get Chilwell, fine. But at that rate,
as a left back as well. And about Marcos Alonso too. We all know Marcos Alonso is a fullback that he definitely loves going forward. He scores goals.
A lot of goals.
Yeah, he's a kind of fullback that he doesn't really like playing as a left back, but more like a left wing back. Yeah.
He can give us that dimension as well for like 3-4-3.
Yeah. In case there is a center of the box, and if Chelsea manage to pull this deal off, it's going to be a huge credit to Marina.
Yeah.
Because she's done amazing transfers in the past.
Exactly.
Since the departure of Michael Emenalo, former the man in charge of Chelsea's transfer.
I think that's the reason why we brought in Mr. Check.
Yeah, definitely. So she's done a good job as well. And then if Chelsea pull this off, do you see them as title contenders next season?
Of course. I think when the season starts, we are banging goals, and then we kind of like being between Liverpool, Manchester City, and Chelsea, the table there. But because we are not scoring a lot of goals, let me just say our finishing actually was really very, very poor. Odoi, with Mount, with Abraham, these are young players.
There's still space for players to come in, and Ziyech is not just we know Ziyech, he has a wonderful left foot, and
very good.
Set pieces for Chelsea are going to be one
top class player that can just create something. Since Hazard left, there's no magic touch.
That can switch up the game. Yeah.
There will be times that we are playing very, we're not, in the game that we are not playing like we used to. But you just say Hazard just doing that, 3 players, 4 players, and then bam, goes. But ever since, there's a void here.
And Timo Werner might actually come and it won't start. We'll just see a new Tammy that bags 50 goals in a season.
Yes.
We never can tell.
I agree. So if I think if Werner actually can put the deals on, and then we can see a different
Tammy, definitely. Well, it's only a matter of time before the Premier League restarts. And on June the 17th, the Premier League returns to action. But these transfers are not imminent until the end of the season. So it's only a matter of time before we see if Timo Werner is going to take the Premier League or not.
Definitely, we are expecting that. We need goals. I think Werner will definitely
banging goals,
making breakouts. We miss. We just need Werner. Seriously, I think we need a striker that can score.
Yeah. And if you don't get Werner, which other attacker would you go for aside Werner, or just Werner?
Well, I believe we have discussed. But I was actually looking for that kind of if you can give us Ireland now.
Or Jadon Sancho. The 100 million price tag on Jadon Sancho still stands from Borussia Dortmund. If you don't have 100 million, you don't get Sancho. So I think we'll see how it goes at the end of the season. So guys, we have come to the end of this podcast. If you followed and watched through this end, we'll say a very big thank you. I want to listen to your opinions in the comment section. And then till next time.
Busquets beaten away by Buffon. And then Ronaldo!